Hello, please. Good morning. Guten Morgen, mein Freund. Guten Morgen. Okay, there's Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Ow. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen to you. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, good, good, good. We're here. Yeah, so hello and welcome to another video. We're working on just like kind of random stuff today. Now I did start getting a pretty gnarly issue, and we'll probably encounter that again. Effectively requiring me to comment out this entire class. Include guard as stuff. Fair. That's fair. Really weird. Yeah, I'll go over it if we hit it. I hope we don't, because it's nasty. It's nasty. What I'm working on now, I think, though, is, what am I talking? Oh, yeah, the auto attack ability. So, I'm actually going to move. This is like the first time that I think I'm going to move logic out of C++ into Blueprint. So that's a big step for me. And what was I doing before that led me to this? I was adding the components, right? Because that's what caused that compile issue. I was adding the components to the entities. So now entities, you can just kind of like add some component classes to an array, and the entity proxy actor will get those spawned on it. And this is what we did for the character component that gives it like the randomized name and background, and then also the floating combat text should actually work now. It should probably cross those off. Let's look at the list here. Let's look at the list. Yeah, we fixed a lot of shit last stream. Yeah, so we're doing this. I think I haven't actually tested these very well, so maybe I should test those, but it's gonna be kind of hard to do that without an auto attack. I'm pretty sure this one's done. Pretty sure that one's done. I think that one will be next, but we're gonna fix this one first, I think. Where were we? Yeah, I'm just replicating this logic here. I need to know if they're in melee range. Ability system component is target in range, and then the range needs to be get melee range. Now, if there is no melee weapon, it returns 0. Maybe you should return -1 there? Maybe. Mayhaps. Okay, so if target in melee range. You know what, let's start popping these out into functions so it makes it just readable. Is target in melee range. Pretty simple function, but I think it'll be very, very nice and readable. Oh, we don't have the... Oh, these are local variables. Oops. Oops. Okay. Can I move those up? No, fuck, okay. That's kind of annoying. This is equipment. This is ASC. Okay. Okay, there we go. If both of those are valid, suppose let's just do this guy. Keep it nice and consistent. Is target in melee range? There we go. That should be const pure. Thank you. If target is in melee range. Distance to target, and the current target is valid? Let me guess. Fuck yeah, that one's not printable. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I hate so much that you can't have, you can't have blueprint callable struct functions. Like, that's super annoying. It just really grinds my gears. Is that validity check really necessary, though? You know? Yeah, I guess we do need a valid target if we're gonna do the ranged auto attack. Well, I guess I have to write, like, a static function for that. Okay, so we're just gonna do U class, U targetable, utils, public U object, I suppose. Yeah, now we could do a U function, blueprint callable, blueprint your. And this should be static, bool is valid, and it should take in an F targetable. Is valid target. Okay. Is valid target. There's a blueprint usage of that already. I suppose there is. Let's rename that one. Is valid tab target. Don't add a core redirect because that's going to throw things off. Well, maybe I should have actually. I think I should actually add the core redirect. Just refactored that to nothing. Okay. Okay, we will need to rebuild now. Is target in range? Yeah, we need to. Quick. Boom, boom. Okay, let's close it up. And let's... this will be interesting to see if that compile issue... look at that. We downloaded 5.6. Wonderful. I was going to see if that fixed the this compile issue I'm experiencing. 27 fucking changed files. Oh, no. What, because I changed the controller class? Yeah, so there's this compile issue. And my project stops compiling due to some random ass fucking error in the engine source code. It's in the mesh queries file, which is like it's a geometry script spatial mesh file, and it's related to, I don't use the code anywhere in my project, but it is related to the spatial mesh that I use. Because you have to, it's like a struct that acts as an interface, I guess. And you have to define all these functions and stuff for it. But the thing that ends up using that mesh, that's one of those files, is the one that doesn't compile. But we compiled this time. I don't know why it happens. It happened when I was adding the U. It seemed to be related to adding a U property. When I added an array of components to add to the entity, that seemed to be what did it. I would have to do like a clean build and stuff to get it to get fixed, and it was very annoying to figure out. But I spent what little dev time I had yesterday figuring out. Okay, back to the auto attack though. Okay, so we need an is valid target. If target is in melee range, let me see this real quick. Or rather, okay. If we're not in melee range and we're within ranged range. Okay, so let's do get current target is valid target. That's one, and then we need, so we're probably gonna do like a boolean and or something, right? If it's a valid target, and we'll do not boolean, and we're not within melee. Fine box. And I think there was one more condition, and it was like distance target less than the equipment component it ranged max range. Then we want to do a ranged attack. Okay, and then we want to like trigger ability, what is it? Ability event and gameplay event to actor. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. Okay. What does this send it to? This is a gameplay ability thing. I need send gameplay event to actor, I think, unless this one get ability system. Yeah, this one will work too, actually. I think. Yeah, it's like the same thing. It's like the same thing. Then I think in the optional object I need to add the get ranged weapon. Yeah. So that's it there. That is how we do the ranged attack. And I kind of want to put that into, we'll do trigger ranged auto attack. Hit main hand weapon. And this should be melee rather than range. Okay. Auto attack range, auto attack melee. Okay. We are good there. Start auto attack. Trigger ranged auto attack. Trigger melee auto attack. Nice. Okay, so that's nice and readable. I hope. And then we should be able to delete some of the code I have. Start auto attack. Now we need to end here. Stop auto attack. I need to do this logic now for the stop. Can I get like a little line there, please? This one we need to do outside of this because I will need it in several places. Not that that would ever not be valid. Just in case. I don't actually think I need the My Project character anymore, so we may change that too. I think we can probably just end ability here. Wait, what is this? Is it allowed to start? Yeah, so if we are auto-attacking... is auto-attacking. Okay. If he is auto-attacking, we are auto-attacking, we can end ability, which will just stop auto-attack. Okay. Otherwise, we may not be able... So I think we just do nothing, right? Is auto-attack allowed to start? Because this will return false if we are currently auto-attacking. But then we would never get here. Maybe I don't even need those in there anymore? We'll see. Breakpoint there. Oh, I need the locomotion action. That's why. Be it. I guess I do need that then. I don't know any other way. Not like I'm going to create an interface for that. Or like is allowed. Yeah, I mean, there's no point because the auto disability is literally only for players. So they should always have a character. Okay, can I test this? I guess I need to grant it to my character as well. Toggle auto attack. Now the icon. Cancel when dead. Damage effect class doesn't matter because we don't actually directly deal damage at all. We're not going to actually directly deal damage. This ability just triggers other abilities. Oh, I guess I need to continuously do so, right? There's not like a tick in here, is there? Probably not. I doubt that there's a tick on abilities here. I need to know when I need to do like a wait for tag. What is the there's attribute change. Wait for ability activate. I want to like wait for ability end. How would I wait for like an ability to be done, or wait for a tag to not be there? I thought there was a thing. Yeah, wait gameplay tag remove. Yeah. And so auto attack. So I think I need potentially an additional tag. I think maybe. Let me pull up one of the auto attack abilities. Melee auto attack. What do we got here? I guess this doesn't actually like ever apply a tag or anything. Does it? Melee auto attack ability. Let's see. Wait, gameplay events, primary action. Yeah, I'm not seeing it adding any tags or anything. I do think I want a tag applied to the actor whilst auto-attacking. Yeah, so I'm saying if there's any auto attack tag on the character, so we need to like apply that. I guess it'll just be like a loose tag, and I think that's fine. This ability can manage that. Manage that quite fine. Yeah, so if we get here, we need to add trigger melee auto. Yeah, maybe we'll do like add loose tag. But then how am I going to wait for this ability to actually end? I guess in the project player, I'm just like fucking... I'm triggering it on tick. We're just always... I guess I need to do the validate the, Need to do one of those for each of these, I guess. Or rather do it, because, like, I should be able to punch, right? Oh, I need to make sure I'm doing both main hand and offhand. Okay. Okay, so if offhand is valid, let's do a sequence here. Boom. I'm gonna do the same thing. And I kind of feel should the auto attack abilities just apply? I hate how you have to like create a whole ass. Oh wait, activation owned. Actually apply to activate. Okay, no, you don't have to create a whole ass gameplay effect. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that complaint that almost came out. We do have the auto attack melee. Okay. Okay. So let me see then. Go back to the range attack here. Is valid. And I think, like, probably we should be checking if the ranged weapon is... Well, I guess max range will be 0. If I don't have a ranged weapon, so that's probably okay. Okay, so start auto attack. I think in here we do this. I think we're just going to... Where the hell was I? Start auto attack. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is... Grab you. Make a literal gameplay. Literally. A literal gameplay tag container with just... the parent auto attack on it. Can you do that? Like adding a loose, like, do we have the sub tags as well that are going to be applied by the whether it's melee or ranged here? And so when we stop, we're going to need to do the opposite of this. Remove loose gameplay tags. Let's cancel the abilities first, I guess. And I hope, does this cancel both? If you add a parent tag, will it cancel both? I mean, I don't really care if I add both main. Cancel abilities with tags. Okay, what else was I doing? Oh, that's only if force stop, which, why do I do that? Start ragdolling. Ah. Okay. I didn't realize all the places I was doing this at. Shit, okay. This might get a little bit more complicated. I also stop the auto attack if we change target and it's not in range. Start rolling. Oof. Oof, okay. Yeah, all the locomotion actions. Marcus, hello, good morning. Welcome. Welcome in. Okay, yeah, we may need to do... How are we going to do this? Because... Does the stop auto attack... Maybe we just need a C++ function for that. Although, yeah, the auto attacking flag. I guess we just remove the... We just remove the loose gameplay tag at this point, so we don't need that flag anymore. But yeah, I guess I do need the stop auto attack in C++ for sure. Okay, let's Can I just do auto attack? No, I have to do the specific ones. Which means I need the tag container. Can I just, can I initializer this? The answer is no. No, I cannot. I guess that's why I do that. Auto attack tags. Okay. Oh, I literally... I I just created the same thing, the same tags twice. Cool. Okay. And then we remove. Otherwise use the ability anim queue and remove them from queue. Right, to just prevent them from happening. Okay, yeah, we definitely need, and that is blueprint callable. Okay, yeah, we definitely need that. If is attacking. If not is attacking. I think that's fine. Although I guess I don't know if I want this. Let's make this blueprint callable as well, just in case I want it. Okay, so let's rebuild that. Yeah, and then I guess the only thing left to replicate in blueprints is the refresh auto attack functionality, which I guess I really only need to refresh when the auto attack ends, right? Which is what the wait for was going to be for. So whenever the tags get... Okay, so stop auto attack. We no longer have that function. We instead stop auto attack. I don't know if stop auto attack. I don't think we would. Force stop that here, because this is like, this will be hit when the player is toggling the ability. Oh, and this has to be in the event graph, right? Wait for tag. Wait gameplay tag. Remove. Auto attack. Well, really auto attack melee or ranged. Can I do one with multiple tags removed? Or do I have to wait for both? Let's just try to do the parent one. Only trigger once. No. No. Remind me what wait gameplay tag remove from actor is? Like the same thing. I think this one is just for the ability to like automatically add the actor in, the owning actor of this ability, which is what I want. Okay, so if we remove this, here's what we're gonna do. Do a new event. What am I calling you? Let's just say refresh auto attack. Because we're gonna recursively call this. And I suppose maybe we don't need to add the loose tag. Maybe this ability can just automatically add that tag. That way the is auto attacking just kind of... Is it has loose? No, just has tag would work, yeah. Okay, so I have no idea if this is gonna work. Oh, hang on, I need to like change the defaults here. Is on GCD? No, there's no cooldown on it. Range. Animation instance, yeah, it requires target, no. Activation blocked tags dead, yeah. Instanced per actor, that's good. Cost, yeah, nothing, no cost, okay. Okay, I did right click, start, wait, why are we still doing that? Oh, I need to delete all that code now, I think. That's gonna be, or at least, let's just not do the refresh. Auto attack. Comment that out. Okay, we do swing. Now, yeah, we just want to swing once. We just want to swing once. Okay, now I can't swing again. Can't swing again. Okay, so let's step through it. Let's step through it. Is auto attack allowed to start? So basically how I want the auto attack to work, like right click toggles auto attack essentially. And so does the number 1 ability. They'll be one and the same. And actually, maybe, yeah, I'm not actually triggering the ability, so that's what. There's one thing. Activate ability. Try activate ability. Yeah, we can just do by class. Toggle auto attack. Okay. There was one issue, but I want it to be like if you don't have a target or anything, you can right click and then you'll swing once, and this will be for things like tree chopping or like mining, you know, terrain deformation, all that stuff. That's how that's going to happen. But if you have a target, like a valid target that's like that you're within range of, then you'll just keep swinging. And that's going to be the loop there. And then it'll also switch to your ranged weapon as well. I'm not checking the target though, so let me look at the yeah, the refresh auto attack. Should cancel auto attack, yeah. So we need to do this logic too. We don't have. But let's look at it so far. Okay, so right click once. Swing. No, I'm just in combat stance. And you can see my number 1 ability is like, it's activated. That's why it's like highlighted. If I right click again, am I actually triggering it again? Forget how that works. I think I may need the there's some input things on here, right? Yeah, there's a big one. Ability input, weight input press. Yeah. This ability's activation. Yeah, so I think I need that. Let me look real quick at how because my action bar system is... I did this somewhat as well. Try activate ability by class. Try activate ability. Unactivate abilities that are waiting to be removed. I'm just trying to find out, does it reactivate already active abilities? I know the weight input press, I feel like that's not going to work, right? Because that would be the number 1. That's the input that it's tied to, I think. All server can activate ability, okay. Should activate ability. That's all network things. Inhibit activating ability from an input. This should only be called on. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't know that was a function. That's so nice. You can like prevent abilities from being activated, like when you got menus pulled up and stuff. Okay. Fix cooldowns and stuff. I feel like it does trigger again. Where's the body to this function? What? This function has no body? Find function by name, can activate function. Okay, so it's, I think it's just calling the blueprint implementation of that. Okay. God, the RPCs. All the RPCs, okay. Yeah, let's make sure we're getting there. Okay, so it goes once. Okay, we do try to activate it again, and then it never gets there. Okay, so the thing is, like, this ability can be activated from 2 different inputs, so I don't think this wait input press is going to work. It is instanced per actor. Oh, re-trigger instant stability. Nice. End it and re-trigger it. Ooh, okay. If true, and trying to activate an already active instant stability, end it and re-trigger it. Well, I don't want to end it. I guess I do want to end it. But then that's not going to toggle, is it? We did re-trigger it. Let's see what's gonna happen is we're gonna get here and we're gonna be not auto-attacking, right? Oh no, we are auto-attacking, okay. Why? Why are we? Because I guess we have those tags. And so we're going to end ability, I suppose. Supposedly. We are still auto-attacking. Now we are getting to the stop, so let me do the show debug ability system. There we go. I do have the auto-attack tag on me. I do have the auto-attack tag on. And so we're not removing that. I guess we need to... Let's see if we can get that to automatically happen just by nature of the just by nature of the ability itself. So add loose gameplay tag, don't do that. We are instead going to go here, activation owned, do auto attack here. Okay, I'll restart. Am I already auto attacking? How is auto attacking already true? I guess because this got activated. So it's gonna end it. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're gonna need to manually apply it then. Yeah. Yeah, he won't even swing now. Okay, yeah, we can't do that then because it just reactivates and then like re-adds the tag and stuff. So goodbye. Goodbye. So we do need the add loose gameplay tag. Okay, then I think I'll need to manually remove that here too. Goodbye is my favorite phrase. German is a fun language. Thank you for the follow, Stevie Ray. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, we're just kind of fixing random stuff here. I'm actually like rewriting my auto attack logic from C++ into blueprints, which is a first for me. I've only gone the other way. Okay, there's the auto attack. There's one, and that is a homegrown animation. Show debug ability system. Okay, I've still got the auto attack tag on. Why did you decide to move it to BP? The auto attack logic, it's kind of it is kind of complicated actually for like when I want the player to actually swing the weapon versus like when it should refresh and stuff like that. And I just felt like the C++ class for the player character was getting a little messy, and like all of it is stuff that could be done as a standalone ability, like a gameplay ability, system ability. And I was like, yeah, I should probably do that. That would make it less complicated. And it would make it like, it would kind of, I guess encapsulation is the best answer to the question, to summarize it. Because now, like it was, the auto attack logic, you can see some of it here. It is in my player class in C++, and it was kind of just like, it doesn't need to be, right? It can be its own contained set of logic inside an ability. And so I would like to encapsulate that logic and put it in its own place. Yeah, because now it's just kind of like mixed among everything else, and I didn't like it. Okay, so I am auto attacking right now, and I stopped, but I did reswing. It did remove the tag though. Now I have 2 auto attacks. Okay. So I should, because I don't have a target, I'm not doing this logic anymore, but like I should be canceling the auto attack when I don't have a target. Because like, I was just saying this, but like how I want it to work is like, you know, like in WoW, when you do your auto attack, you either right click or there's a button for it as well. You can see number 1 is like highlighted right now. So I'm in my like auto attack stance, I right click again. Now it shouldn't. It should just end because I don't have a target. But think WoW where you have a target, you can right click on a target and you'll start auto attacking. Your guy doesn't actually swing though until you're in range, right? Now for my game, I also need to be able to chop down trees and mine ore and deform terrain. So I do need one swing, even when I don't have a target. But after that swing, cancel the auto attack, right? Unless you have a target by that point. So I think that's the logic I'll have to work on now. So toggle auto attack. We do refresh auto attack. So start auto attack. Yeah, so ability gets triggered. Refresh auto attack. I don't think I need that anymore. That can go away. If auto attack is allowed to start, we start it. And we wait for it to end. And I guess here is where I need to do the check. That way we always swing at least once. Here, let's make a function. Should stop auto attack? I'll say is auto attack. Let's say should auto attack continue. And maybe what I call it in C++ too. Should continue. It should continue if ASC get current target is valid target. If we have a valid target, we should continue. We should continue swinging. Right? Oh, Andy's not dead. I forget. As tag. As matching gameplay tag. Make tag container dead. Not boolean. And boolean. Combine these together. So and dead not valid target. Yes. Okay. So if we have a valid target, that means ASC is already validated. That's what the valid target should be doing. We don't need to validate that. Okay. Now, did I make you pure? Are you purified? Good auto attack continue, you're not. You have been pured. You are pure now. In God's grace. Just got done watching Handmaid's Tale. Shit's freaky, man. Good auto attack continue, then we refresh, otherwise we need to end ability. That way it'll toggle off the thingo. Jesus Christ. So I have a target, so I keep I should keep attacking. I have the auto attack. Okay, so now I'm forever auto attacking. Okay. Okay, why did that? Wait, what was that? Access none. Trying to read property ASC. What the fuck? Oh, it doesn't do the it doesn't do the early out or whatever. I forget what it's called. Yeah, we do need to do this. That's annoying. -1 for blueprints. -1 for blueprints. It's a holy function now, yes. This function shall purge all the heretics, all the non-believers, and whether or not the auto attack should continue. Okay, so if that's valid, if it's not valid, obviously no, we don't. And I guess like the is valid target then just doesn't even fucking matter. I wrote that function for nothing, huh? Where did I put that? Oh, I do source object not equal to null pointer. Okay, so I guess there's some small reason to do that. Okay, let's give me this. Give me that guy. Swing. Could hit it here. I don't. Okay, so that's just not even getting hit. Okay, so I need the exact... Oh, that's annoying. That doesn't do it, right? I'm not even swinging now. What kind of weird-ass state did I just get into? False. So that should end ability, right? But we just did it again, though. Yeah, so I guess wait, oh god, I guess wait gameplay tag remove also is triggering off of the loose gameplay tag. So we need two of these, I guess. And there's no wait, there's no like wait multiple tag remove, tag query. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I guess this is what I have to do. User description. I'll say any auto attack tag removed. Okay. Trigger condition when true. Wait a second. Any tags match. Normal version of the song is in my heavy rotation. Yeah, what is this? Hollow Knight? I believe this is a Hollow Knight song, right? Never played it myself, but I do love when the tracks come on. The, what is it? Dirtmouth? That's a good one, too. I think this is A Moment's Peace. Wait, is this Hollow Knight? Oh, it's a Dark Souls. Okay, never mind. I thought this was Hollow Knight for some reason. Dark Souls, I think. Yeah. So I'm wrong. Never played either of them, really. Any tags match. Okay, so does this mean, like... I should probably be no tags match. When false. I think that's right. So when they're false, because they should be added at this point, so it should never just like trigger automatically. I hope. Let's see what happens there. That may be what I'm looking for. Okay. We got there. Nice. Should auto attack continue is false. Nice. Okay, so we stopped. Cool. Yay. We did it. Okay, let me look at the debug. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we have the tag. We are auto attacking, and then it ends. So I have a target now. We keep swinging. So I guess I just don't want... I guess this is where I need a... kind of like a ticking function, because I need to check if we're in range and restart the auto attack. So I'm in combat, so I have this like in combat stance, which I think I want to change. Although, why is that happening now? I feel like that didn't happen before. Are we gonna, when we go out of combat, does it drop? I also have 12 auto attack tags. Yikes, okay. That's probably why. Okay, so we keep adding tags. I should add tag if not present instead. I'm glad I wrote this. Wait, this is a constant function. It should not be blueprint pure. It's a static function. Oh, we'll have to rebuild that. And then, yeah, how would I kind of tick from a gameplay ability? I need to check distance to target. I guess that is one downside of doing it in a gameplay ability. There's gotta be some way though, right? I can't be the first one to try this or want to do this. Ability task. On tick ability task. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Why is this one taking so long? Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, Tim Sweeney. Jesus, thank you. Thank you for finally starting. Add loose tag if not president. Yes. Okay, so let's try that out now. Okay. We have auto attack. Okay, I have a target. What is the, there's a way to show, what is it, like next, ability system debug next category. Because it can show active abilities too on one of these frames, right? Oh, we're just adding gameplay tag query after gameplay tag query. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're adding a lot there. Housters. Welcome in, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I guess if yeah, we're just doing this every time. I guess only trigger once is what we would need then. I wish there was a more user-friendly way to look through this. Big gameplay tag added, tag query, okay. Target. Ended, finished tasks. It's keeping track of the finished tasks? And then when I cancel it, it swings again. Yeah, so we'll need to... Let me look at that real quick. Okay, so if I click more than once while it's playing, it's always going to do the ending. Okay, so we're constantly swinging at the moment. Pause for a second. We're constantly swinging. I'll also need to make sure this works with the offhand abilities and ranged ability auto attacks. Colony actor, blah 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 blah. Is auto attacking. Let me see what this is. Okay, so I hit it again. Is auto attacking is true, so we should end ability, right? Auto attack allowed to continue. I guess it should be allowed to continue. We need to check if it's like active or not, or if it's been deactivated as well. I think that's our issue. And has ability tag. What am I trying to fucking do here? Has any matching gameplay tags? Or should it be has matching tag? Just auto attack. Oh, I need to add it here. Auto attack. Okay, is that going to prevent us from swinging again? Yes, yes, we do get there. I understand. I understand. Oh, I hit one. Oh, well, that's a good test. Right. One, I toggled the auto attack. Oh, it didn't continue though. Do I not have the tag? by the time we get here? Is that the issue? Yeah, because it got removed. Okay, so oh my god, okay. So the tag logic is tripping me up here a little bit. So the add tag, what is it? Start a tag. Add loose tag if not president. I suppose this doesn't add it if there is any matching tag, meaning like, because I was just trying to use this auto attack tag. Maybe I should do a new tag. Attacking. Yeah, maybe I need a new tag. Is attacking. I will need to clean this up. I'm thinking if I'm only using that for there's only one usage of it, right? In the wolf bite ability. Interesting, okay. Interesting, okay. Do I want to keep doing that? I don't have wolves anymore. Well, not entity system wolves. Yeah, I think having a separate explicit tag would be useful. I believe that makes most sense in the I think that makes most sense to go in the character state tags. There's combat tags that has the attacking, but like character tags? Combat state tags in combat. I suppose that is kind of combat state, but you don't necessarily need to be in combat to have an auto attack triggered, right? Yeah, I think just character states. Is in build mode, is being interacted with. Do we declare gameplay tag is auto attacking? Okay. We're gonna use that. Yeah, we can save that. Okay, let's rebuild that. And I'm gonna be right back while that rebuilds. Hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. Zeri, over on YouTube. Started a half year ago with UE in C++, finished a course, and on my second one right now. Fuck C++. Yeah, my tip for you would be to use Writer instead of Visual Studio. Writer. This is Writer. Use it. It's free. Free now. It used to be paid for, but now it's free. That is tip number 1 for C++. C++ is a very picky language, right? It gets very mad at you for not doing things the way it wants you to. And it's very verbose, and so you kind of have to learn how to work with it. Yeah, Writer, the Writer IDE just does... You've been using it? Okay, cool. Yeah, it does a lot better job of teaching you than Visual Studio does. And honestly, the interface is just miles better as well, but that's an opinion-based thing. But like, you know, it'll tell you when you should be using, you know, U properties and stuff like that. It'll show you little warnings. The autocomplete is better. Yeah. Otherwise, tutorials are not my jam. Or courses, tutorials. I've never paid for a course before. I even dropped out of college, but that's a whole other thing. I never like tutorials or courses because I'm not doing anything with the knowledge. Right? Like you might just follow a tutorial and do nothing with it. That knowledge is not going to solidify, at least for me. And so my next tip would be have a project, you know? Have a project to apply your knowledge to, something that you're interested in and motivated towards. It can be whatever you want. With game dev, you know, there's tons of ideas out there. So, and I prefer to learn by like doing. And so when I have a project and I have a vision, anything that I want to learn, you know, I'm just learning that as I go through the project, when and where it's relevant as I come to it. And that way I'm not spending my time wasting my time learning things I don't need, and I'm making progress on a project, and I'm using the knowledge that I am learning, and so it's solidifying a lot easier. You know, if I need to remember something I did before, I have it all in that project as well. So yeah, that's how I work. When did I start the stream? An hour and 29 minutes ago and 8, 9, 10 seconds. Any plugins you're using that are good? I think the only real plugin that I'm using is Copilot. I don't use really the chat at all. I just use it for the autocomplete stuff. So GitHub Copilot. I tried out the JetBrains built-in AI and it just wasn't as good. So. And I just really use that for auto-completing, right? If it's auto-completing something I'm typing anyway. Just for a little performance boost. What's the endpoint of the current project you're working on? I want to make a small arena PvP battler. There you go. Sounds like a good project to learn with. I'm going for RPG Colony Sim Roguelite with procedural terrain. I can show off the terrain a little bit here too. Let's actually, we'll go to the serialized level here. What is this? What is this? Game just did not want to open up my level. That was very rude. But yeah, I want to combine kind of, you know, something like Vanilla WoW with something like RimWorld with something like Hades. I want to kind of combine those 3 genres together. That's the short version of the end goal. There's a lot there though, especially with like the Colony Sim stuff. Another one of the major things that I'm doing is that I want the world to be online at all times. Like I want it to be running. I don't want any of this like sphere of influence type thing where, you know, you run out of range of, you know, the entity or the actor or whatever, and then it turns off. I don't want that. I have missing textures. When did this happen? Wait, what? When did this happen? What? Hang on. Oh, yeah, I broke my I broke the algorithm. Well, we can at least look at the terrain. was having some like weird ass compile issues, so I just commented out a bunch of stuff. And I guess this is the side effect of that. So don't pay attention to the textures, just pay attention to the terrain. So we have the 3D terrain with the 2D terrain, so completely procedural, generated at runtime. And so the challenges here are that, like, you know, I want the world to be online at all times. Here's the procedural generated map. There's me right there. We're only generating a radius like this big right now. Like each one of these pixels on here is a terrain chunk. So there's a terrain chunk. So it can be pretty big. It can be pretty big. And so, you know, if you have a colony here running and you got guys over here chopping wood, then I want them to actually be running over there to get wood each time, right? I don't want it to be like, you know, you got 4 colonists on wood, so that's 40 wood per hour at all times, regardless of, you know, anything else. But, yeah, so I had to build my own ECS system for that, so that the entities can efficiently move around in the world when they're not actually rendered and the terrain isn't actually generated and stuff, so some challenges there. Yeah, we'll have some building as well, some building systems. Does this work still? Oh yeah, my area drawing still works. Cool. Cool. So yeah, that's a bit about the endpoint. Right now we're just kind of working on random stuff. Trying to get some random things sorted out. I'm refactoring my auto attack. So let's see if that actually works now. Okay, so toggle auto attack. I guess I never added the tag, did I? Although now it does seem to be working properly. Now it always ends, okay. Okay, so start auto attack, add loose tag if not present. We want the is auto attacking tag now. That's gonna be the tag. Now I also need to update this in. When did you start the stream? I just told you about an hour and a half ago. We need to override the stop auto attack. We need to add character state tags is auto attacking. What? Oh, duh. So that we make sure we remove that. Okay, we have the is auto attacking. Okay, so is auto attacking. We need to remove that too. If wait, do we remove that? Yeah, if at the end we don't have a target, we need to remove that. Although we call end ability, right? It didn't seem to. It should be calling on end ability, stop auto attack. I guess we don't need that anymore. Although maybe, I mean, I added that to the C++ function, so we shouldn't need that function there. Allowed to continue false. Okay, yeah. Is auto-attacking, and it got set to false. Wonderful. So active. We got the button active. Nice. And then I can also press one, and we swing once. I have a target now. Auto-attacking. We're still ending it. Okay. That's bad. This one needs to change. Okay. We are almost at parity with where we were before. Okay, so now I also need the cancel too. How many moving parts to this? You'd think it would be simple. Is auto-attacking. Oh, it canceled my auto attack when I targeted. Okay, hang on. We gotta debug that. That's false? What? He literally has it. Okay, so that's not working. Does that not check loose tags, I suppose? Yes. Still false. Okay, so that doesn't check loose tags, I suppose? Or does it just remove it real quick? I wonder if it just removes it real quick. Okay, hang on. Let's get rid of that. Oh, this is gonna be thorny. Yeah, because when you re-trigger it, it like cancels it and reactivates it. And I don't want it to remove the auto-attacking tag so that I can tell if I need to like untoggle it, you know? If true, and trying to activate an already active ability, end it and re-trigger it. I wish there was an option to just re-trigger it. I would like it to not end. I wonder, can I trigger by event? Can that re-trigger it? Re-trigger instance ability. So if I do this, then I just want to confirm my earlier... Okay, yeah. And then right-clicking does nothing. Yeah, okay. So we can't re-trigger it this way. Can we... End gameplay. Well, hang on. Undo that. Break that. Send gameplay event to actor. Event is, we'll just reuse the is auto attacking. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. And so then we can define, I guess, a ability triggers. Trigger tag is auto attacking. Is that going to re-trigger the ability now? Yeah, so we trigger it once. We trigger it again. Okay, so we can re-trigger it that way. Okay. And then I think I effectively canceled it there too. So it's kind of lame, you have to do it by event. Although we're never adding it now, addering it now. We're not auto attacking, so we should start. But it never added the never added this guy. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, now it's going. Frick, man. Oh, now it's not doing it anymore. What the frick? This was working. Yes. And we immediately stopped? Why did we immediately stop? I assume we got there like immediately. No? Okay. it is happening from the blueprint. Wait, why are we here afterwards? Why is this is getting so complicated for no reason. Yes, so we've ended the swing. Can I look at these? Fuck. No, I can't. Good auto attack continue is false because we are. Actually, it should be fucking true, shouldn't it? I guess the tag's probably not there though. So we're false. So we get to end ability. Let's just do that. We get to end ability. We get here. We should have gotten there though. Oh, I guess we didn't. Is attacking was already false. We right click, false, refresh auto attack, right? No, I guess, did we get here? Even though that was, oh, it was true. Weird. Weird. That's false. Okay, so that's lame. That's so, did you guys see that? That's so lame. So this, I was hovering over this and it said false. I was like, okay, it's false then. Next frame, it was actually true. It lied to me. Oh, there's two. Why is there two? So there's actually two here. It's instanced per actor, though. There shouldn't be two. You've had that happen too? Okay, so why is Unreal Engine gaslighting us, huh? Why is that? Right click. We're on C0. False, false. Yeah. Somehow that makes sense. False. But then how do we get here? Oh my god. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Unreal Engine's gaslighting us. That's what's going on here. Okay, so I need to confirm this thing. So this is just when the ability attacks themselves end. And then we check if we should continue. Remove loose gameplay. Okay. When false, when any tags match, yeah, any tags. But when it doesn't have any of those, I believe. So I right click and it immediately, fucking immediately ends. Stop auto attack. Weapon change delay. We're not getting there, are we? Yeah, that should happen like at first. How the fuck? Like, I literally have a breakpoint on every single entry point to this function from blueprints. Okay, so it's like this, the C++ function gets called first, actually. Oh my god, this is making me hate blueprints so much. So, I think what's happening here is, like, the breakpoint in C++ gets hit before this breakpoint. So this breakpoint technically happens after that node run, not before it runs. That's what I would call really annoying. That's what I would call really annoying. Okay, so should continue false. Okay. You find breakpoints if you're finicky in blueprint. Yeah, this is making me regret doing this. Like, it was working. Like, I had the auto attack working just fine. It's like, I'm gonna put it into an ability, and then little did I know, like, everything was gonna fight me. Look at that fucking animation, dude. So fucking good. The tag never gets added. How the fuck am I supposed to debug this? You're just using his entire back to swing the axe. No waist or leg engagement at all. Gonna be taking a trip to the Cairo in a few years. Use print string. So stop auto attack. Attack tags. Okay, let's not worry about the C++ thing. Although it's not doing anything that would affect this. Shouldn't, at the very least. Should not. We add the loose tag, if not present. If not president. Print string it is. Is auto attacking. It goes true false like real fucking quick, doesn't it? Or false then true. Goes false then it should start false. Oh boy. Is auto-attacking false? Is auto-attacking true? Yeah, so we have two different instances of this, like, getting triggered. I see the two different names happening. And then they both end. Why are there two? Apparently there's one spawned. What? Why? Chop tree. You can delete it. Delete. I don't know why that closed every other editor. Okay, see, now there isn't one. Okay. Was it because I had Okay, so there's still two spawned. Now, is it because I have the editor window open? Why are there two? What am I doing with the default abilities? I'm in the wrong class. Default character ability. Load abilities, give ability, build ability spec from class. Okay, I'm giving it twice. we load abilities, give ability, but it doesn't have the input. This one does have the input ID. Build ability spec from class. That's where the input ID goes. Okay, build ability spec from class. And I do the same thing. I don't do an input or a level. Yeah, I guess level is just 1 though, right? Level 0. Oh, okay, so let's not do it here. Although I guess I need like a spellbook interface. I need to, oh my god, there's so many things to do. Okay, add it to the list. Add it to the list. Okay. So what's happening here is we're granting the abilities twice, I guess. We're giving the abilities twice, which was always a weird concept to me. Like, why would you be trying to activate an ability that isn't given the character? Anyways. Like, if you don't want to activate it, just don't activate it. But that's a concept in Gas, so we have to work with it. And giving it twice. Once is when I, like, load the ability system component, and another one is when I load the action bar. Now the action bar one is very important because it does the input binding. We have the action bar input, like it does this dynamic. I wrote this kind of monstrosity of code here. Yeah, look at that. So I can like dynamically bind it, and I didn't want to create input actions for every single action bar slot because that just sounded like pain and misery. So I just did it dynamically. But that way I can have like a bunch of different action bars. I only have one right now, so I guess I will need to go back and fix this at some point. I'll say these are kind of related, so I'm thinking some sort of spell book or some way to. Because right now, I guess the max abilities a character can have is 12. Because those are all the hotkeys I have. 1 through equal sign. So I will want some sort of spell book. I guess what we could do is have multiple action bars, but then I don't know how I would trigger the key bindings on the multiple action bars. So we just need like a whole this will be a main quest line to do multiple action bars, key mapping, player defined key mapping, and then spellbook. That's kind of all related, because then we need some UI to put the abilities that are not bound. So that's the whole thing right there. And so for now, comment that one out. Comment that out. Actually do a to-do. This also happens in action bar component. So revisit when doing action bars. Okay, is this going to be more clear? It's weird because the fireball ability, there was only one that was granted. Now, is this instanced per actor as well? This is instanced per execution, and I think that makes sense for this. So I guess it was just because it was instanced per actor that it granted it multiple instances, which seems weird, right? That seems weird. God, I want to rewrite gas so bad. Oh. Don't say I won't, because I fucking will. I'll do it. Okay, so let's spawn the character now then, I guess, and then see, did that fix the issue? Yep, we only have one now. Which is where we have like I guess like a default one. Although this does say it is a part of the action bar slot. Now, I suppose this is for me checking the can activate. I was going to say maybe you should. Yeah, I kind of need to anyways for the ECS system because it's just not performing enough at a large scale. But I think I'm going to keep the same assets at the very least, like gameplay ability, gameplay tags, gameplay effect. I'll probably just rewrite the internals. To be efficient and run on the background thread, because that's really what I need. I just need it to run on the background thread, and none of that happens right now. Is that something you can make as a plugin? I could. Will I? Probably not. Yeah, let me look at the action bar real quick. It's probably action bar slot, actually. Action bar slot, yeah. So do we like create a new instance of it, I think? And I guess that's why it's instanced. That's why there was only one fireball. That actually makes sense now. Instance per execution. Like, it didn't create one by default because it hasn't been executed yet. Yeah, there it is right there. We're creating an ability CDO to use. Like, we like get the icon. And we, oh yeah, the cooldown information, right? We have that little cooldown shader. Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. Yeah. Toggle. Okay, that correctly only toggled one of them. Okay, so yeah, we're back to the original issue of it doesn't re-trigger. So let's move that. Can I please also update blueprints at runtime? That would be nice, thank you. I want a live coding, but for blueprints. This is also not re-triggering. I guess the only reason I thought it was re-triggering is because there were multiple instances of it. God damn it. No, it's not. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. Is this the beginning of my villain arc? I think so. The villain arc where I rewrite gas? I think so. I just want to, like, the whole aspect of, like, I'm stuck with defaults. I'm stuck with this fucking functionality where I can't re-trigger it. Oh, I turned it off. No, I wanted it turned off. I wanted it turned off because that ends it before it re-triggers it. If I made this instanced per execution, I could just, like, cancel all abilities with tag or something. This is why this is why I wrote my own ECS system. This is why I wrote my own terrain system. Using C#? No, so this will be in C++. Unreal Engine is in C++. Okay, so is there something I can do when the ability ends to, like, figure out if it's ending from a re-trigger or not? All I have is this was canceled. Which, you know, I may be canceling that myself as well, so that doesn't help me at all. Oh, I regret doing this. I regret taking it out. This is why I don't stray from my comfort zone. Okay, so I need you to re-trigger. I thought I had that with the event. Event doesn't re-trigger. Let me make sure that event is set up correctly, though, before I... Is auto-attacking. Is auto-attacking. Wait, I right-clicked and it never... Oh, do I have to have the right one selected now? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm spamming right-click and it's not getting hit again. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, let's sit. Let's sit and think. How do you make sure your art style is uniform? That's the secret. I don't. I do not make my own well, you want to see my animation? Look at that guy. Oh yeah, just all twisty and yeah, terrible. Here's another one of my own. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything else is not mine and I am not going to make my own assets. So there are no non-placeholder assets in this game at the moment. Yeah, you cooked. Just all look at how much twist he has in the hips, you know? Boom. Oh yeah. What am I gonna do about this fucking auto attack ability, dude? I hate this so much. Oh my god. And you have to have the right one selected now, too. I'm learning. And no, it does not re-trigger. It does not re-trigger until it's over. Okay. Crow's bones are made of noodles. They're made of whatever I want them to be. Just hopes and dreams. Okay, so if I do instanced per execution, does that re-trigger it? I'm gonna pull this off to the other screen. Okay. Okay, so it will re-trigger it if it is instanced per execution. Okay, I may be able to work with this. I may be able to work with this. But what is this saying to me? Unable to bind to cancel. It's not a U function, is it not? It literally is. Function might not be marked as a U function, or object may be pending kill. Ah, it's probably the pending kill. Okay, so I think I can work with that then. It's just so weird because I never want two of these to be going at the same time, so you'd think I would want instanced per actor. You'd think. But the wonderful genius minds behind the gameplay ability system tell me that that's not actually what I want. That's not what you want. Re-trigger instance ability. End it and re-trigger it. Yeah, I guess I do have like the if is auto attacking. If I am auto attacking end ability, we go here and then we remove the gameplay tag. I feel like that this should actually work as it is now. That is sort of working. So there's like one active now. Yeah. I mean, it is working like I want to, but I'm just looking like at all this stuff over here. Active 3? Is that the ID of what is active, or how many are active? I think that's the ID of what is active. And then we have all these gameplay events that need to be like cleaned up and shit too. Tag added 333. Oh god, there's so many. Okay, so what's the deal? We probably just need to, like, these maybe never get canceled, so let's like save that and or cancel, stop, end task. Does that fix our problem? Yeah, now we got all fucked up. Now we got all fucked up. Oh god, I hate it so much. This might call for another cup of coffee. Am I doing anything else, or is that the only task that I'm doing? God, this is gonna get so annoying when I get to the ranged and offhand attacks as well. Coffee is the solution. I think so too. And I have a limited amount of time left before it will start to affect my sleeping tonight. So I should go get on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some coffee. Well, then we'll fix this issue. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys staring at this fucking terrifying ass. This fucking horror. This fucking horror show of a wolf. Okay, BRB. Okay. God, this is horrifying. Horrifying. Okay. Toggle auto attack. Now, we do have this weight input press, which I'm wondering if we can bind this to multiple inputs. There's probably not any. I guess I'll just have to read the source code. Goddamn. Let me look. Input ID. Yeah, there's just a singular. There's just a singular input ID. Remove after activation. Probably for like give ability and activate once, right? Okay, so we can't bind it to multiple things, so we can't re-trigger the same ability. God damn, I hate this so much. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Okay. So the multiple instances does seem to be like the only way to continue with this. So I think we can get rid of that. Stop auto attack. So I think we need to auto attack. We need to just add the generic asset tag to this one. And that way when stop auto attack happens, it'll clear this ability if I'm not mistaken. Cancel abilities with tags, yeah. That's if force stop is though. I forget why I did force stop. Oh, when ragdoll, yeah, when you die. Okay. I guess then this would get into like a an infinite loop, right? If I added it there. Okay, so we have to do a different tag. I guess we're just gonna reuse the is auto attacking tag as like the owned tag here. And then I guess we can do we have to do it from here? Yeah, cancel abilities with tags. Oh, this feels so haggard. Okay. Okay. We need to validate, read the async task, of course. Okay, that's sort of worked, although we have an active ability here. Okay, let me try to get back into that state. Okay, so the changed target, I think, adds something. Do we have one active or not? It's hard to tell. But if I just restart... Right, that's the one from the action bar. But did we have one active or not? It was confusing as to what this debug menu showed. What's good is that the action bar icon does line up with the correct state. Now I guess the melee auto attack ability is what is active here. So the melee auto attack is not ending properly. I feel like it should be, right? The I can't read this for shits. Yeah, asset tags is owned auto attack melee. And then we do the stop auto attack, which... Okay, I guess it because we don't force stop, it doesn't remove. Let's do the force stop and let's see if that fixes our issue. Oh, that never finishes the swing. Right, that makes sense. Do I want that? Do I want that? Let me think. Designer time. Do I want that? Like you can kind of pump fake your auto attacks? I don't know. I guess it wouldn't feel very responsive to not be able to do that. I know when I originally did the auto attacking, I had like a point of no return on the auto attack. Yeah, so I guess what I would want to prevent is looking at the auto attack ability. The damage is based on a timer. A timer that is created from an anim notify on the animation, so regardless of if the animation is playing or not, the damage should go through. Now, if it gets canceled, it doesn't. And so yeah, we would want to force stop if they died, right? Stop all animations in ragdoll. But what I would want to prevent is, like, you know, you're swinging and let's say you deal damage. Let's actually open up the animation. I think it's this one. Yeah, ignore my preview meshes being messed up. So here's the deal damage, right? Now, if you can, like, cancel it whenever, like, you can just reset the animation to here, hit it again, right? You don't have to wait for the follow through. And then the weapon active was, like, kind of the point of no return thing I was talking about. And inactive, well, it's also for collision, I guess, as well. So maybe just the point of no return is, like, when you deal. It should be right there. Yeah, so I wouldn't want them to be able to cancel this last follow through, like, because then you could min-max the weapon swing timer, I suppose. Okay, so the force stop did seem to do what we wanted it to. How else do I want to handle this? Why don't the auto attacks get cleaned up. It was when it's specifically when I have something to, if I'm not mistaken. It's when I have something targeted. Let me look at that on target chain. This is getting confusing because there's actually like two different. There's the actual auto attack swing ability, and then there's like the overall like rerun that automatically ability, which is the toggle. So yeah, when we change target, if it's not in range, stop the any existing, well, it's not force stop, so we just remove loose game. Do I even add these loose gameplay tags at all, or is it all ability owned tags? Activation owned tags. It is activation, and then let's make sure that we're not add loose tag here. Loose. Okay. But yeah, I don't think we actually do that at all. We just remove abilities from queue. I mean, and if we do that, ability in queue has any exact. If and has exact. Otherwise. Otherwise, we end the ability in it. Cancelled is true, so we do end it. End ability cancel, which on the melee, I mean, it does call these super end abilities, so that should like, that should cancel these. I'll read the logs here. Well, let's restart so I can fresh slate here. Is auto attacking false, so we activate the auto attack ability, triggering the animation. Is auto attacking true? So that's probably when I re-triggered it. Should auto attack continue? True. Why did that get reached there? Why did that get read? Should auto attack continue? When there are no auto attack tags. On 0. Ability on auto attack ability 1. So there's actually there were 3 auto attack abilities started. Okay. Is auto attacking false? Activate ability. Do the animation. Should auto attack continue? False. End ability. It's called twice. It's called twice. Is that okay? End ability probably gets called from here, I'd imagine. Yeah, so we call from there. Then we also cancel abilities with tags here. I'm guessing that's what happens, and it's already ended, so nothing happens. That way, and so we're not stuck in an infinite loop of ending the ability. Stop auto attack also gets called, which cancels the melee auto attack ability. That all works fine when I'm not targeting something. Let's see what happens when I'm targeting something. So far, so good. Should auto attack continue? True. Now that happens like... I guess that happens before the swing actually finishes, like the animation actually finishes. We have the Q calculator. Add ability to Q. We're gonna look at the melee auto attack Q calculator here. And so we've activated the next ability already. End ability gets called on melee auto attack ability 1. Toggle auto attack has not been ended. Here is the next swing happening. Should auto attack continue? True. End ability on the second ability, the second melee swing. Okay, and so I click the button again. I think I want to log for that. Because it seems like we activated a bunch of fucking abilities here. Is auto-attacking. That's where I ended it. Should auto-attack continue? On the original toggle auto-attack ability. Was true. I got called like twice. Should auto-attack continue? True. Should we remove loose after cancel abilities? After this stuff? Is that it seems like this guy is responding to the tags being removed before this one is? Yeah, because we would have stopped potentially, oh god, go back. Potentially stopped these ones here. The auto attack swings. But like the auto attacking is still true. Okay, let's change the order of those. Yeah, because yeah, that just spawns like 3 new fucking abilities. I don't know. And so there's 3. Why does it create a third auto attack ability? A third toggle auto attack ability. Jesus Christ. Dude, so much happens there at the end. Okay. So this, I think, probably needs to happen first. So that all of the active toggle auto attack abilities understand that they should not continue. So remove the auto attack loose gameplay tag. Stop auto attack. Cancel abilities with tag. End task. Maybe end task. This one should happen first too, so that we make sure that our own one of these doesn't get hit as well. Does that make it any better? Okay, that one seems fine. Also seems fine. Okay, now with the target. Okay, that is what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. God, it ended the ability like 5 times. Ended the toggle auto attack ability 5 times. It works though. It does work. And we don't have any of those remaining auto attack ability. Yeah, just the one that like was originally triggered. Yeah, so we still continue with like the, if we don't get past the aha, yeah. Okay, so we can still get into a wonky state. Still can. Let's check it out again. So I'm gonna guess. Okay, that works fine. Huh, okay. I thought that would have been it. Okay. Okay. I think let me try this again. I hate that I have to open up this debug menu time. Okay, so I think it's when toggle, untoggle, then target. No, okay. Target, toggle, untoggle, untarget. No. How the hell? So that one was a little... Okay, so when you... Yeah, there's one queued up. Okay. But when you toggle, untoggle, retoggle, there is two extra swings instead of just the one finishing swing. There's gonna be another one? Yeah. Okay. And we already removed the tag. Okay, I see. We removed the tag, right? And that should be fine. So we reactivated, but then I should have canceled again. So and then should auto attack continue was false because I didn't have a target, but we still had the one ability in the queue. So it should have ended ability though. Stop auto attack, and it should have removed them from queue. No. So we activated melee auto attack. Should auto attack continue is false. End ability on 33. And auto attack 17, but not 18. That should have been happening from here. Remove abilities from... That should have been happening from in here. Why didn't it? Why did that not happen? Oh, let's see. Let us see. Why would that not happen? So we hit end ability. Removed that. And did the task. Stop auto attacks. Cancel ability tag. Why didn't that remove from queue? Ability, and ability is active. Was ability not active? Is that why it doesn't actually remove it from queue? We don't actually end the ability? I mean, the ability actually should have already been activated then, right? Yeah, it wouldn't be active if we didn't get there. Or maybe it got ended before we got there? So it activated here, which would have added it to the queue. But we didn't actually, like, get to it until after the end ability happened. I wonder if it's because the previous attack ended, it took this new attack in the queue. Like it ended, we process next in queue. Although we didn't see, well, let me get rid of everything here and we can see closer what happened. Let me go over to this other log so I can search through it better. Yeah, we processed next in queue. When an ability ends, you see add ability to queue. On anim end, did that get hit? Yes. After end ability happened. So end ability happened while it was in queue and animating? I didn't think that would, I don't think that ends currently animating abilities though, unless it was force ended. And then on anim end happens after all of that, when it's already ended, so nothing happens. Then why doesn't auto attack ability C18 get ended as well before it swings again? There's the stop auto attack implementation, so that's oh, my own systems are so confusing. I might need some extra logs here. So let's see if it actually gets removed from queue there. So we are in actually a fine state. Let's stop. Let's go back to our entity test level. We can get rid of all those extra logs. There were warnings in the logs, huh? What's your fucking deal? Oh, okay, it's fine. Okay, so play. Clear logs. Clear logs. Okay, so what did I say the combo was? It was like... Yeah. That was it. Melee auto attack ability C1 is the one that should have ended. Okay, so I'm not seeing it ever actually end anything. It never actually removes anything from the queue. So that should have happened. Where is stopped attack at? Stopped attack. That should have happened right before this. Is it not being logged? What? How did I hit that breakpoint then? So it's toggle, untoggle. What's the fucking... Yeah, nothing got removed from queue there. Okay, so there was nothing in the queue. Can't tell. Can't tell. So, I feel like that means it had to be the next current ability. I guess is auto attacking is false, but okay, so I think when I trigger it the third time, this is false because we already ended it, so it's like, oh yeah, let's start another one. But I guess I need to check if is auto attacking is auto attacking or either one of these, I guess. Does that fix it? Only one swing? It does. Boom. Okay. But now I can't cancel. Right, there were so many toggle auto attacks that never got canceled. So wait, did nothing happen there? You can, we're done with you. So that should have ended ability. Is auto attacking, but we got to auto attack not allowed to start. What? So is auto attacking was true, but then it called the refresh right after that? Why the hell would that have happened? Yeah, how did we get here? I feel like this should never be a case that actually happens. No, this should actually happen. Not allowed to start. Do I end ability here? Does that do anything? That seems nice. Can't wait till I have to inevitably edit this ability like months from now when I've completely forgotten why every little note is where it is. And we're back to the third swing. God fucking damn it. Because of that? Or did I never fix it to begin with? How would adding the end ability there... Did I never fix it to begin with? That one, it worked that time. Oh, because it never untriggered the... It never untriggered the auto attack. Yeah, so that allows it to be re-triggered, I guess? I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Excuse me. And so what was the issue here then? Which is the one currently trying to swing? C1. I feel like I need to change the ability anim queue from logging the animation names to logging the ability names. Should auto attack continue false? Overlap. Should auto attack continue? Is auto attacking false? So we re-triggered it, right? We turned it back on. Is auto attacking was false? But I guess it shouldn't have been? I guess it was at that point. Because the first swing had already completed? Yeah, I guess it got called on it. Should it? No, should it have? Where's the first melee swing? There's the first melee swing. First melee swing right here. And then I toggled the auto attack. We were auto attacking, so auto attack not allowed to start. We ended the ability. And then the first ability said, should auto attack continue false? So it would have ended as well. So that's when we get this cascading end. We called the C++, stopped attack. Toggle auto attack C2 ended, which hit the is auto attacking. That's when I hit it the third time, I suppose. I hit it the third time. Is auto attacking is false at this point. Why is it false at this point though? Because I didn't see the first auto attack ability, and I didn't see it get canceled. It apparently did. Where did that happen at? Or it happened way down there. Okay. Why did that return false? Because if the melee attack, if the first melee attack hasn't ended, it should still have the tag. It should still have the. Maybe I should watch my active tags when I. It does end the tags. It does remove the tag. Why? Hang on. So let me actually turn off. Hello, have a good stream. Thank you. Pixie Barak, thank you. Yeah, I shouldn't need to remove loose tags, because nothing adds those tags loosely. They're very tight tags, very tight. So maybe that's the issue. It's like it's I don't. That's a weird way to work. I shouldn't be loosely adding those tags, but if I am, does the activation own tags? Is that a loose tag application? It is. That's fucking weird. You seem to have a lot of experience. Well, I'm glad it comes off that way. Yes, you all are free to ask questions. Okay, beautiful. Now it's working. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, alright, alright. Now with the target. Okay, so we should just keep swinging. Keep swinging. I'm in a ball, and I'm swinging. Okay, cancel swing. It should finish that one. Be done. Nice. Now swinging with target, ending target should have it. Nice. Now I'm just gonna do a bunch of spammy spams. Oh god, I'm stuck now. Interesting. I was using true first person, but I need to change it to third person. How can I do that without changing anything, without losing anything? Are you talking about the Unreal Engine project templates? Like you started with the first person template, and now you want the third person template? If that's what you're talking about, what I would do is start a new project with the third person template, and then you can kind of look at that and see how that works, and then you can decide whether or not you want to copy everything from the new project into the first person project, or if you want to copy the stuff that you wrote in the first person project over to the third person project. Yeah, I would just create a new project and then copy what you need from there. And then once you've got everything you need, delete whatever the old project is. So it never gets reactivated. Yeah, it never gets reactivated. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. And it never gets reactivated because is auto attacking. Okay. Because of the auto attacking tag. So here's what we're gonna do. I see you're developing a nice action game. Do you record these operations? You do. Do you have a setup? Operations. Do you mean the animations? The animations are not recorded whatsoever. The animations are woefully handmade, if that's what you're talking about. I try not to make the assets myself. Okay, so I think maybe instead of doing is auto attacking here with the melee and ranged auto attack tags, because we should be checking here. It's allowed to start. End ability. Now this was to prevent the third swing. Should I only end ability when... Now I think I don't actually need that now because we were accidentally removing the tags, the loose tag. Loose. I'm fucking loose. It still doesn't retoggle. Okay. Third swing still there? No, it's not. Okay, so... Okay. But I think that means I shouldn't just, like, end the ability? On the third swing, this would get hit again. Is auto attack allowed to start? Would be false, right? Auto attack not allowed to start. Auto attack not allowed to start. So we end the ability, but that's not necessarily what I want to do. Oh, you're asking if I have a course. No, I don't like courses. I've never paid for one. I don't think people should pay for one. All the information you can find is for free on the internet. You just have to find it. Yeah, someone take me out back and shoot me if I ever make a fucking paid course. Like, I don't know, that's just it's money grabbing to me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, if you want to teach people, like, you can make good money doing that by just putting it on YouTube and making money from the ads, you know? And therefore it's free to everyone. I don't know, like, teaching to me, that's when it comes to, like, teaching the community, not like being a teacher, like teaching you know, like game dev or something. Like, you can just make YouTube videos and make money. You can probably make more money off that than by making a paid course. And the courses, I can ask questions and get answers, which is nice. Yeah, you can do that on forums. You can come into streams and ask that. There are many places to ask questions and get answers. You've asked it here yourself. You don't need to pay me to do that. You got it for free. I think that's great. I think you do your job well. Well, this is still just a hobby, so... But I appreciate that. Yeah, plenty. There's lots of good Discord servers too. Plenty of places to ask questions for free. And I think that we should be sharing information for free. I believe in a free exchange of information. I do understand that, like, you know, public school teachers need to get paid. Not saying they shouldn't, but yeah. I do have to get going here soon, though. I got about 5 minutes before I have to go to a meeting. There is no Discord channel. Yeah, I don't have a Discord channel. I'm just saying that there are Unreal Engine related Discord channels. I usually don't ask questions in Discord, so I don't really know of any. I just know that they exist. Yeah, so I should only end the ability here. Why don't I have a Discord channel? Because ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time to manage a Discord channel. I gotta work. I gotta make a game. Should I be ending the ability here? No, I shouldn't. So wait, what happens if I get rid of that now? Oh, okay, so the second swing... It doesn't untoggle the auto attack, though. So that's a problem. That is a problem. It should untoggle the auto attack. His auto attacking should be false on the second one. His auto attacking is true. This is true, so we should be ending the ability there. Why is it going to auto attack allowed to start? That only goes from refresh auto attack. Is auto attacking true? On the second toggled auto attack. Auto attack not allowed to start on that one though. Like, why? That just straight up fucking doesn't make sense. Oh. Didn't even have the fucking return value connected. Jesus. And no wonder it wasn't fucking working. Okay, but it's still toggled. Why is it toggled? We have an auto attack active. So on the third one, is auto attacking false? Auto attack not allowed to start. Okay, so that's... It should cancel it, though. When the it should oh, but we end the listeners. That's what's the problem. That's the problem. We end the listeners. Maybe we should not do that. Let's try that here. Yeah, we're in a wonky state, which I'll have to take care of at a later time. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Prismatica, Practical, Polar Robin. What are we thinking? VR, 2D, or shader development? What are we thinking? I'll send you guys over to Practical. I haven't rated him in a while. But yeah, thanks everyone who stopped by. I have to go to work now, which sucks. I have a meeting literally right now. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys.